schedule these live streams for like a specific time that is I don't know, more something more specific, for example, than like oh my gosh, sorry, 2 sneezes coming your way. Oh, there we go. Like you can't schedule it for like 5:30, for example, or something like that. It's kind of got to be like here, let me get the tunes going here, the lo-fi. You guys can even tell me if you can hear it very well in general, but I like to have it on just in the background here. But anyway, yeah, I wanted to say that I'm trying to schedule these live streams. I wish I could do it in the half-hour increments, but instead it looks like it's just hours. Like, so I could either do 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m., whatever, but I can't do anything in between. Let me see if I can also zoom out slightly. I know that I'm at the studio today, so it's a slightly different looking thing. I mean, you've probably seen it before. I've done this type of setup at the studio that I go to pretty often. But yeah, we're here. We're doing it now. What's up, little bro? How you doing, real silly mint? Hi, do you remember me? I do, Nasser Rashid. Nasir Rashid. Yes, I do, because I remember the name. Okay, so we're going to get into it today, and we're going to get into it with a little bit of Kanoodle Ultimate Champion to start out, but I do have Extreme with me. It's the only one I brought with me, but I hope that's okay. Extreme or Ultimate Champion, we're going to start with Ultimate Champion today because we started with Extreme on Monday with the goal of hitting 200 likes. Once we get 200 likes, then we will run a poll for you guys to decide, of course, on which version of Kanoodle we play for the remainder of the stream. Let me get this warm-up going, and then I will, in fact, also be trying to, well, I'm gonna go get I need to go check on the live stream from my laptop. What the heck was all of that? None of those were words that were good. I could do something like this, although I'm trying to make a good spot for, I mean, I don't love this in general at the moment, but I'm trying to create a little spot for, you know, obviously you can't do this, but for the homies, aka Grand Yellow, to exist, we literally just can't move the lime piece, or the light blue piece, so I feel like we should be able to come up with some good stuff here. I just need to sort of brainstorm everything. Let's see, if we just kind of build out this way, what are the odds? Boom, boom. But then here, yeah, we don't have room for the green piece, because the green piece is actually shockingly difficult. I mean, like, I think it's obvious to some people that the green piece is, like, weird and difficult, but, like, I don't know, to me, like, I have some extra issues with it. It just kind of becomes very challenging, you know? So, yeah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work either, my gosh, unless we go maybe like this. Ooh, hold on. No, okay, we needed that space to be open there. So unfortunately here, we would need the light pink piece, which, I mean, you know, I don't think we're gonna be able to rework this necessarily, right? Because you can't, like, do this and have it change anything. So, and like if we do this, like we're not really gonna, yeah, we're not gonna get there. Okay, so let's see if we can rework this. I literally just can't move the light blue piece. But yeah, welcome in, friends. Appreciate y'all doing here. You're doing homework. I'm still watching. Heck yeah. Well, I think I'm good. I'm good homework background. I almost said music. Good homework background stuff. But yeah, okay, cool. So let's see. What the heck else could I do down here, right? What if we go like, I mean, like, I don't know if this is a good idea either. I really wanted to put the, I mean, actually here we can do this, although I mean, it's not quite gonna work here, because normally if we have the light blue piece, it's great to put it up there. We could go orange, and then we can go lime there. I mean, there's gotta be so many different ways we could solve this, so I just have to believe in myself. I think that's the biggest thing I'm currently lacking. Here the problem is actually that we need the green piece again, because here, I mean, if we can figure out some sort of way to rework this area, then maybe I can do that. I think I see it. Yes, I do see it. Okay, good. Finally, goodness gracious. Gosh, that took me way longer than I intended for the first kind of warm up. I guess I needed it because wow, that was I don't know. Yeah, that was wild. Okay, Miami's a big game tomorrow. Oh yeah, are they? Is the college football playoffs tomorrow? I didn't realize the games were tomorrow. There's a Thursday game. But yeah, anyway. Let's do this. Or do you mean Miami, the Heat? I don't know. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's my bedtime, but I still have to watch live for a little bit. Yeah, thanks, Shahir. Yeah, feel free to go get some sleep, my friend. I don't want to keep you up. Sleep is very important. I would know as someone who is 32 years old right now. I've lived a life long enough to be able to figure that out. Anyway, let me restart this because I was messing with something on my screen. I'm trying to get the live stream set up here on my screen so I could see the control room, so I can control stuff from here. It's a little easier. But yeah, anyway, all right, and then we'll get into this one. Thank you guys so much for joining in, friends. Make sure you guys are liking the stream. The more likes, the more people show up. But also, we're trying to get to 200 likes initially, 200, to run the poll for you guys to decide on which version of Kanoodle we play for the remainder of the live stream. Yeah, also, yeah, 1,000 is always kind of our personal goal for the streams themselves. Okay, so there's a lot of different things we could do up here. I mean, we could try some sort of way where we put yellow up there instead of trying to combine gray and yellow, the homies as we call them. So we can instead try something like this, but now we kind of have more of sort of a random assortment of things that we can do at this point. I want to try and create a good spot for the gray piece, right? Like if we want to put like the gray piece there, it's close, right? Because here, yeah, we wouldn't really be able to fill it, but we are very close. I do think we have to try and rework a lot of this though in order to be able to do so. So let's see what else we can do. We can't really do much up here. So I'm gonna say actually, what if we go like this? We go magenta here, then we go light pink. If we go like this, I don't think we can really fill that super well unless we obviously put the, I mean, we can go like this instead and actually go lime there. Oh, please. And then next is just kind of finding a good spot for gray, or for green. I'm not colorblind, I just tend to say the wrong thing sometimes. This would work here, unfortunately, but we don't have any room for purple if we do that. Why the heck is this one so challenging immediately? Okay. Let's go boom, boom. Oh no, we just did this. What am I doing? Okay. So maybe instead we'll just take this out and we'll see if we can rework some of this stuff, although I don't know if we can. Shoot. I don't know, this was looking good until it wasn't. Dang it, Danny. Okay. Gosh, these warm-ups are really crushing me today. I mean, I've only done 2 of them, but like, it's very obvious that I'm struggling my way through it. If we go like this and this, there's just no way this is gonna work. Because here we would have, yeah, like this would be, you can go like that, but then here, there's not really any sort of way I don't think I can like kind of rework this either, right? Like if we go like this, then like there's nowhere for green to go except for that way. So that doesn't work, so my goodness, okay. All right, what in the heck is going on here, friends? I am struggling my way through the warm-ups. That is awful. Welcome, everybody. Appreciate y'all being here. I literally just can't move the red piece, so this really should be, I mean, here, actually, I have an idea. Here we go. Boom, boom, that looks perfect. Okay, magenta. There we go, I'm locked in now. Come on. Come on, easy money, easy money. Yep. Okay, cool, great. Okay, so my problem was just that I think I started in kind of a weird way and I had to kind of figure it out past there. But, geez, I think I might need another, well, let me do one more quick warm-up on the Ultimate Champion, because that was absolutely pitiful on my part in those 2 solves. So, let me try the green piece here. Oh, okay, just have it land somewhere. All right, we're just gonna do this one, and then, yeah, feel free to throw your suggestions out there. Easy money, well, yeah, easy money once I actually got, you know, into the mode, into the mindset. I don't love that, actually. I'm gonna try something a little different here. We're gonna go boom, boom. Shoot, but then this isn't really gonna work to my benefit. So I'm gonna instead maybe go like this and this. We go boom, boom. We can try separating these 2, but I don't love it. Okay. Let's see, in what world can I create like a good situation there? I don't think this is gonna be possible, nope. So where else could we put gray? That's the problem with this configuration, right? Is that I feel like gray is gonna be kind of hard to come by in terms of finding a home for it. And then here we don't quite have it. Shoot, okay, yeah. I think I'm overthinking it. I should just put the homies together, right? We can't move green, so I'm just gonna go like this, boom. Because then look at this, it also creates the perfect place for these 2 to go together. Oh, flawless. Freaking flawless right there. And then if we go like this, maybe we can go, can't go like this because we're gonna need, it's gonna create a little long space there. So what if we go like this instead? This is not quite it either, because either way, yeah, okay, so what if we go, can't go like that. What if we go, can't go like that either. Shoot, I'm panicking. Yeah, we can't do this, okay. So maybe we'll take out lime, and we'll instead go boom, boom, boom. Nope, not that again, okay. Dang it, boom, boom. Nope, same problem. What is happening? Okay. I mean, I could take off yellow and try and find a better way to put yellow somewhere, but it's not really gonna look that good, I don't think. So, what if we go like this? Hear me out. Oh, definitely not this. What am I doing? Okay. That's not gonna be it, but like, is there any, I mean, we can't really do anything here because the purple piece is so long, it's gonna need another long piece on top. Or like, you know, next to it in that way. So what if we did like, oh gosh, okay. Man, this is tough, this is tough. Okay, let's just build out this way. We go boom, boom. This is just the warm-ups too. This is not a good start to the day if I'm gonna try and tackle all of the biggest, you know, puzzles that you guys throw at me. Oh man, okay, yeah, this is not working either. So what if we go boom, boom? No, that's not gonna work either, Danny. Come on, please, please, Danny. It literally, we just can't move the green piece. I feel like everything else is good. We just can't move the green. Okay, what if we go like this? Hear me out. We go boom, boom, boom. Oh, purple piece, boom. And now here, we have the blue piece instead of the purple piece. But I think we have a little more control over a couple of things here, because we can go like this. That's a great spot for the homies. And then, but here I feel like we're gonna have the same, we're gonna encounter a similar issue. Because yeah, that's not gonna turn into anything. What if we go just like this? We can't do that either, okay. What if we go, shoot, okay. If we go like this, nope, and this isn't gonna work either. And if I flip it this way, it's not gonna change anything. If I go like that, oh my gosh. So why am I even trying it then? If I know it's not gonna work. Oh gosh, Danny, please. Okay, hear me out, hear me out. Boom. No, this is not gonna work. Gosh, dang it. Okay, why am I struggling with these warm-ups? It literally just, the green piece can't move and that's it. Okay, let's go back to this. Let's go boom, boom, boom. I feel like once I find it though, I'm gonna be good. It's just that like, I can't find it yet, right? And then here, I don't think we have this as a solve, because yeah, like there's no way to fit these pieces in there. Why am I struggling so hard, you guys? I'm so sorry. I'm not also watching chat yet because I'm too busy struggling with the warm-ups, which is wild to me. Why am I struggling? Please tell me. Oh my gosh, I got the sniffles already. That's not good either for my live stream abilities. Oh my gosh, finally, there it is. 4 minutes and 5 seconds later. This is just a warm-up too. Wild. Make sure you guys are liking the stream. I don't even know if that deserves a like, but hey, you know what? We'll figure it out. Okay, yeah. Look at chat then. Okay, yeah, here, yeah. My bad, friends. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining in, friends. All right, so we're trying to get to 200 likes. Once we get to 200 likes, we will run a poll for you guys to decide on which version of Kanoodle we play for the rest of the stream. Between Kanoodle Ultimate Champion, which we are currently playing, or my personal favorite, Kanoodle Extreme. We'll run that poll at 200 likes, but the goal is always to get to 1,000 likes on the live stream. That is always our personal goal. That is a sign of a very successful live stream. So yeah, if you have the means to be able to like the stream, which you should be able to, it's free, then yeah, you're my favorite YouTuber. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, friend. That is very, very high praise. Okay, oh my gosh, okay, so Jahir, you have a lot of things in your text that there's so many different rules and stuff, so I don't know if I can follow all that. So I'm instead going to do Becca's because I told Becca I would do hers last time and I don't think I did. So magenta and green touching, but purple can't touch either of them. Okay. Ooh, okay. 3, 7, 10, 14. 14, so it'd be 2 5s and a 4. Okay, I think we can do this. So magenta and green cannot move, and they have to touch, which they are. And also, purple can't touch either of them, so purple has to go somewhere over here on the left side, basically. Diagonal is okay. Like, this would be okay, although we wouldn't be able to fill it there. But let's just say, like, diagonal, for example, is perfectly legal, even though I don't know if there will be any situations like that. So, all right, let's do this thing, baby. All right. So these two pieces can't move. Let's solve back behind here. It's gonna need 2 5-dotted pieces and 1 4. So let's see, what's the best bet here? Honestly, I think this is pretty nice. Get rid of the chunkies. Honestly, lime is one of the most annoying. And then get rid of blue. So now, if we go like this, unfortunately though, if we do that, right, we'd have to put purple here and we can't because purple can't touch either of those two, which was the other stipulation that Becca threw out there. So let's see what else we can do here. Gosh, I had the sniffles already. I don't know if maybe I just have a bit of a cold remaining, but oh my gosh, we did it though. Look at that, right? Because purple's not touching because the white piece is in between. Ooh, okay. That was not looking good for a while, and then we just kind of pulled it out of nowhere. Also, by the way, as a reminder to any of you guys who might not know, this is your first stream I've seen. Nice, Uzia. Yeah, you can, or Uzziah. You can, if you throw any super chats out there, if you want to make sure that I see your suggestion, you can throw a super chat out there with your Kanoodle puzzle suggestion in there, whether it be colors, whether it be whatever, in the chat of the super chat, the text, and I will prioritize all of those. Yeah, I don't know. It's just my way of, you're my favorite person ever. Oh my gosh, thank you. But yeah, anyway, let's see. Yeah, Jahir, I got you, friend. That's better. Yeah, in terms of there not being too many different things I have to adhere to, because I want to make sure that these are doable. But yeah, anyway, if you guys want to support, it's a really meaningful way of doing so. But also, it goes a long way. You know, financially, it's always challenging to have ends meet financially and stuff like that with content creation and music. So yeah, it goes a long way. Danny, can you do pink and red have to be in the right bottom corner, but the homies can't touch? Okay, so pink and red have to be in the right bottom corner. So let's see, how do we want to do that? Probably something like this is probably our best bet. Otherwise, it'd be something like this, but I feel like that's not as cool. Although, you know, I'm down with this actually. And then the homies, aka gray and yellow, cannot touch. So that's the big stipulation here. These two pieces can't move. So let's try this thing. So my first instinct is to put gray in like this though. We wouldn't have been able to put yellow in there anyway because it would have left 2 dots on the side to not be filled. I'm thinking if we want to just kind of build out this way, let's see what happens. And then let's see. I don't know, maybe I just want to put all the big pieces in right now. And the homies can't touch, right? So we have to find some spot for yellow actually. So let's prioritize yellow here. That's not how we do that. Probably, well, actually no, because at this point we have to find some sort of way to fit all this in together, and I don't really know how likely that's going to be. So, if we build like a little box here, it's not gonna work, because here, right, we would be able to put the white piece in, but then we can't fit, that'd be the shape of the red piece, which at this point we can't move, but, well, oh yeah, no, we can't move red at all. We can't move red and magenta, so let's try this thing. All right, but yeah, thank you guys so much for joining in, friends. If you guys have any super chats, feel free to throw them out there. I wish I could control the, like, super chat goal or something from here, but you can only, like, set it if you do a PC, oh, my hair. If you do, like, a PC stream instead of a stream on my phone, which I'm doing right now because it's a lot easier, and also the viewership crushes when we stream from my phone. So who am I to fight that? So, gosh, okay, yeah, because I can't put light blue anywhere good here. We need lime to go over here. Shoot, okay. Gosh, what am I gonna do here? Okay, so maybe we take out light pink, we go green, we go light blue, we go, I can go purple here and orange, because yeah, purple and gray are not touching if I do that, and then now here, I just kind of have to figure out a good situation, and there it is. Let's freaking go, baby. Minute and 48 left. Minute and 48, 49, it's gonna give me an extra second, because it always kind of does. We got that in a minute 49, woof. Also, yeah, make sure to throw out those reactions, those like party hats, the like 100s, the whatever. They go a long way to help out like pushing the stream as well. So I'm gonna send myself a bunch of 100s. Anyway, all right, let's keep on going, friends. Let's see, what are the next ones here? Yeah, I'm checking all these. Let's see. Also, where are you guys watching from, by the way? What country, or if you're from the U.S. like I am, what state are you from? What state are you watching in, I guess, more specifically? Let's see. Yeah, Sian. I'm gonna do Sian Patel. I'm gonna do yours. I need like a bit of a second to like kind of just calm down for a sec based on all the stuff that I'm doing. So, all right, this one is light blue and white touching. So this one actually might be pretty challenging. Let me see if I can get them in a good spot here. So, okay, it was gonna maybe land something like this. We'll try this. So light blue and white now cannot move for the rest of the puzzle. It's actually a little more challenging than it looks because the white piece is the most versatile in the game, and you want to be able to use it and save it till the very end if you can. I'm gonna try a little homie technique up here, see if it works. We can go like this. These are the homies, in case you guys don't know. I call them the homies, gray and yellow, because they just fit so well together and they're such good friends. We'll feel like this, boom, boom. Ah, shoot, but this is gonna be challenging because I have the lime piece left and I kind of forgot about it. So, we gotta find some sort of like good spot for lime to go, maybe even down here. Although I don't know if this is gonna be good, right? Because then here, yeah, we have the shape of the red piece left. Okay. So yeah, we can't move these two. Let's try maybe like, that's definitely not it, obviously. We just have a lot of long pieces left, and then we have one chunky, so we have to try and find some sort of way to kind of make that happen. And like here, this isn't gonna work either because, yeah, like, yeah, absolutely not. Okay, and if we go this way, that doesn't change much because it's gonna give us the shape of the red piece, which it seems like that kind of happens a lot in these situations. We could go like this maybe, and then hear me out. Boom, boom, but then nope, because here, once you put that in, it gives you that weird shape instead of the purple. So let's try something else over here then. Let's see. If we take the red piece out, we could also take orange out. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna take orange out, because hear me out. I'm gonna go blue and then lime just to get rid of it. It gives us a nice smooth side there as well, which we can use to kind of figure out the rest of the stuff here and solve it. My goodness, there we go. See, sometimes it just takes a little bit of problem solving. Oh my goodness, 700 people are watching. Thank you guys so much for being here, friends. Make sure you guys are liking the stream, and if you got a super chat, feel free to throw them out there. You solved it, Rody? Nice. So did I, baby. Just in time. I don't even know what time necessarily is here, but anyway, you're from Maryland. Okay, yeah, let me check all these. Minnesota, Australia, or is that Austria? I don't know. Jamaica, Mauritius, right? I don't know how it's pronounced. Anyway, good to see you guys. All right, so let's move on to the next one here. While there are 747 people watching right now, once we hit 200 likes, 200, we will run a poll for you guys to decide on which version of Kanoodle we play for the rest of the stream, whether it be Ultimate Champion or Extreme itself, which is my personal favorite. So let's see, Illinois. Let's go. Okay, so let's solve one of your guys' suggestions here. If you guys have a super chat, if you want to make sure that I see your suggestions, you can throw it out in a super chat. You're subscribed, love your videos. Thank you, friend. Okay. Yeah, let's do this one from I Love Anime. I'm starting to love anime. I'm getting into it. I'm currently trying to finish Attack on Titan. I'm on season 4. Can you light pink and green can't touch? All right. So let's see if we can get them in spots there. There we go. All right. Light pink and green can't touch. This looks like it's probably solvable. I guess I could potentially check the online Kanoodle solver here just to double check. Let's see. Yeah, just double checking here really quickly. Move that one over one. Okay, so this one is solvable. Sweet. All right, let's do it. So this little area here is kind of funky. I'm not exactly sure what we want to do here. I would love to be able to put green in this little area here, but obviously green and light pink can't move. So let's do orange there so that I can get rid of the 2 chunky pieces like that. I think that's pretty sweet. And then here, if we want, we can just kind of build out like so. And then maybe, just maybe, okay, no, I don't think this will work, right? Because, yeah, the moment we put these 2 pieces in, it's, yeah, okay. Dang it. And then, yeah, okay. So let's try something else here. What if we go boom, boom, right? And then, dang it, okay, no. If we go like this, it's gonna be the same problem, because, yeah, we're just gonna have a line at the bottom. All right, so let's take out gray and yellow, the homies, and let's instead try and fill in, I don't know, let's see if we can do something else here besides put them right there, which I really clearly want to do. Oh, actually, hear me out. Let's take these out. We can put red here, and then look at this fun little spot for gray to go in there. Although now, obviously, we are separating the homies, aka gray and yellow. But I think this actually looks pretty good. So let me see if we can do boom, boom, boom. Absolutely not. That doesn't work. Okay. Because now here the issue is going to be that I need to find a good spot for lime, and lime is a very challenging piece to sort of kind of fit anywhere, honestly. I don't know if I can do this, though, either, right? Because here, yeah, it's going to give a long area, and then obviously, yeah, that doesn't work. So we're going to have to try this again. I kind of don't mind. Ooh, hold on. Hear me out. Look at that. That's sick. If we just rework it so that they go like that, I think that's kind of nice. Although, is it anything different? It might literally just not be different. Okay, hold on. Dang it, because then here, yeah, we have the same issue. We have just a line at the top. Dang it, yeah, because here, if we go like that, right, we need the orange piece, which is all the way over there. And we can't move light pink and green, right? So, what else can we do here? We can do, man, okay. Light pink and green can't move. I really like this configuration over here, but maybe I think we should go back to what we had before and try something with this. Because well, I mean, although unless we like definitely, I don't know, exhausted all of our options, I do know that this one is solvable. Yeah, I guess we can try and figure out a better way to solve it. But yeah, we are 2 minutes in, 2.5 minutes in. We have 1,500 people watching and 233 likes. Thank you guys for all the likes. If anyone's got any super chats, my goodness. Or if you want to support me and my music, by the way, feel free to go do that. You can check it out in the link in the description of the live stream. I do a lot of music. It's my main thing. What the heck do we do here, right? I mean, if we even just want to like be simple and basic and do, yeah, you can get rid of like all of the long kind of L pieces and stuff, but I feel like this might be kind of a challenging situation, although, woo, look at that. That is a beautiful placement for gray and yellow. But yeah, keep liking the live stream, you guys. We're trying to get to 1,000 on every single stream, so do not, we simply mustn't stop at just, ooh, found it, at just 200. We're going to 1,000, baby. Look at that. My personal record, I think, is a little over 2,000 likes on a stream. So yeah, all right, we did it. 3 minutes in, we solved it. Let me get that poll going, because you guys definitely did hit the mark there. So 200 likes. Let me get the poll going. Which Kanoodle, and then yeah, throw out your suggestions in chat if you want to make sure I see your suggestion and do it. Throw it out in a super chat of any amount. And I will prioritize and make sure that it gets done as soon as possible. So Ultimate Champion, which is the one we're currently playing. Oh my gosh, I can't type. I'll put current and then in parentheses and then extreme. And then we shall get into it. All right, let's do this thing, baby. All right. Appreciate you guys being here, friends. This is awesome. The viewership's already amazing. We're already at 27,000 viewers on the live stream total. Not like at once, but like 27,000 different people have watched. Abby, I do remember you, friend. Good to see you. Good to see you. I feel like I saw you on Monday now. Okay, let's see. You're great at this. Thank you, Blue Knight. Appreciate you. All right. Okay, I'm looking at all these different things here. Let's see. Okay. Vanessa, let's just do it. Okay, yeah. People are wanting me to do gray and yellow, but they can't touch. So these are the homies. I love putting them together. It's one of my favorite strategies because it is so beautiful when they go together like this because of how weirdly shaped these pieces are, but they work so well together in tandem. So, oh my gosh, that didn't work. Let me see if I can get them to land in a spot. Okay, they're technically not together in the normal way like this, but we're gonna do it where they can't touch completely. Let's go like that. See if this one's doable first and foremost. But yeah, I have a little Kanoodle solver over here. There's like an online Kanoodle solver that can like solve them for you or it can just like help you with them. So I'm just gonna check to see if this one's solvable. And then obviously, if we're like stuck on it for forever, then I'll get a hint. But like, as of right now, all I need to know is that it's solvable because I don't wanna waste y'all's time with, you know, a billion hours on a puzzle that's not actually doable. So what if we go boom, boom, and then, I mean, this wouldn't work unless I put the white piece in there, and I don't really want to do that. So what else could we do back here, right? There's not a whole lot. You can't do this because there's nothing you'd fit in there. So maybe we don't do red and all these things over here. What if we try, if we stay with light blue here, or we can just go red here, and then we go, let me make sure you guys can see all the pieces too. I'll bring it upwards a little bit so that I can bring the pieces up. Purple, we're not going to let run away. Okay, let's try, what if we try this? Hear me out, hold on. If you go like this, is this gonna be the same sort of thing? I think it is, so let's not do that. Let's instead go maybe, I mean, we can get rid of all the long pieces here, but I just don't know how well that's gonna work, right? Because like, I mean, here, it's close, but it's not quite it, I don't think, right? Because here, you can put lime in like that, but then we have the little line there, so that doesn't work. But maybe there is something else here, let's see. This definitely, no, okay, yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. So instead we can maybe go orange here. We can go green. Although, yeah, no, we need to make a good spot for lime. If lime goes there, it's just not really gonna, yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Okay, so I'm gonna reverse on this theory, this idea here, and maybe try something a little different. What if we go, I don't know if we can put even like magenta in here anywhere. I mean, if you go like this, you could in theory go like, oh wait, hold on. That's actually sick, look at that. That's beautiful. I love that. This is getting rid of so many challenging pieces like that. Light blue is one of the hardest. Magenta is obviously one of the hardest. Green can be very hard, and so can lime. So, honestly, that was absolutely clutch. Oh, yep, there we go. Nice, and then white there and orange there, or vice versa. Minute 57, 58. It's always gonna give you an extra second for some reason, but there we go, baby. And now we're up to 38,000 total views on the stream. Thank you for the 1,500 people who are here right now. Make sure you guys are liking the stream. The more likes, the more people show up, but also if anyone's got any super chats, feel free to throw them out there. They go a long way, and if you wanna make sure that I see your suggestion and do it, you can throw it out in a super chat of any amount, and I will prioritize it and make sure it gets done. Who will be the first super chatter of the day? All right, let's see. Becca, I love this one. I know that I've already given you one today, but I really, really, really love this one. But yeah, make sure you guys are voting in the poll. I'll run it for another, ooh, Extreme is winning right now. Let's go, okay. I'll run it for another full game, and then we will decide. Because yeah, we're about the halfway mark of the live stream. So I really like this one that Becca put out there. So take out the orange piece, right? So the idea here is very, very odd. It's very different. We're gonna take out the orange piece, and then we're gonna leave the 4 corners empty plus gray and yellow cannot touch. So these two can't touch, and we gotta leave the 4 corner dots empty, right? And orange is not available for us for this round, basically, which obviously leaves 4 dots empty on the board, which are going to be the corner dots. So this one's super interesting. I really love this kind of concept. I'm already going to inherently try and like build out a corner where I put like, you know, because you can block things off with like magenta like that. Ooh, and then also you can go gray like that. And now obviously we can't go gray and yellow like this because part of the stipulation was also to not put those two together. So let's just build out. Let's just see if we can get something going here. I do have to keep this piece in mind, but like you could in theory do this. We don't have the orange piece left though. That would have to go there. I mean, you could do the white piece, but I don't really love that. Instead, we could just kind of go like this. We can just build out, maybe go boom, boom, although, yeah, dang, okay, yeah, I did kind of forget about lime and light blue, though, as being 2 of the more challenging pieces to fit back here. So if we went like this, for example, this would be great. However, we don't have, yeah, like blue can't really fit in here very well. So, shoot, okay. What if we go, let me take some of these out. Maybe what if yellow goes here, and we go like this, we move it over, and we can go lime here, light blue like that, purple like this. Ooh, we're close, but then here, yeah, okay. So what if we go, for example, we take blue, put blue down here. Oh my gosh, there it is, yep, and then purple there, and white in the middle. So we have the 4 corners empty, which was, of course, when we have a 4-dotted piece like the orange that we took out. We solve it, baby. Make sure you guys are liking the stream. 442 likes is awesome, but we have 1,700 people in here right now. So, and we have 52,000 views on the live stream so far. So that's amazing, friends. Thank you so much. Sometimes I go an entire live stream without getting to 52,000 total views. So, I mean, granted, all of it's amazing. This is an absurd amount of viewership, which I appreciate you guys for. Okay, so it does look like Extreme is gonna win, although, shoot, I took all the pieces out of Ultimate Champion, so I feel like I have to do one more. But it does look like Extreme is going to be what we play for the remainder of the stream. I'm just going to, I guess, solve one more, I gotta solve one more Ultimate Champion because I gotta put all the pieces away. So, let's see, let's see. Ooh, Cyan, let me try this one. Yeah. So, it's, can you do light blue and light orange? So just light blue and orange, I guess, like this, or sorry, light blue and orange. But they can't be in the corners. So let me like, I don't know, how about this? I'll throw in a single piece, like the lime piece here, which does go into the corner. Light blue and orange cannot be in any of the corner spots. So there's only 3 left, but these 3 pieces cannot touch this corner dot on these 3 sides. And then this lime piece can't move. So how about that? I like that. Let's try and solve this bad boy then. I'm just gonna put the homies together in the corner there, because that's perfectly legal and allowed in this setting and situation. So now though, we gotta find good places for these pieces to go that aren't, I don't know, touching the corners, obviously. You could go like this, but then what are the odds this is gonna be good? This is not good, because here, obviously, we don't really have the right pieces remaining. So what if we go, well, it's gonna be like, yeah, it's like a long line, and it's not supposed to be. So what if we do, oh yeah, light blue can't be in the corner. I almost just put it in the corner. Like a silly little goose. Okay, what if we go like this, and we go like this? What are the odds? Close, okay. So not quite that. What if we flip this over this way? Dang it, no, because it's gonna, okay, what about this though? Hold on. Replace these. Oh, so close again, okay. Shoot, and then if I go this way, it won't matter because I won't do that, or like I won't be able to put the white piece in there, of course, because it's just a line. Ugh, man, okay, what if we go blue? Yeah, no, this isn't gonna work. Dang it, okay. Shoot, okay, how are we gonna fix this? Okay, so, I mean, it really shouldn't be that hard, should it, right? Maybe it should, I don't know. What if we go like this? Hold on. Okay, that's not gonna work, but if we rework a couple things here, what if we go boom, boom? No, but then here, yeah, we're gonna need, okay. So what if we go, oh, I see it. Do you guys see it? Hopefully you guys see it. I'm maybe probably ahead of you because I'm thinking in real time here, but look at that. Okay, we just had to kind of reconfigure it in a way where obviously, yeah, so these 2 pieces, Light blue and orange just, well, light lime we couldn't move, and then these two pieces could not touch one of the corner spots, and they're obviously not. So 3,500 people are watching right now. Holy but Jesus, we got to get into the next one. Okay, actually, we're gonna move over to Extreme because Extreme is the winner of the poll. We're gonna end the poll there. All right, so let's keep going, friends. Thank you guys so much for everybody who's here. I'm getting right into the next puzzle so we don't lose all of you. But yeah, make sure you guys are liking the live stream. We're trying to get to 1,000 likes. We're already at 553, and you know, at the same time, you know, we still have plenty more to go, and we have 2,100 people here currently watching. Okay. Should I use Google for my homework or my mind? You should try using your mind, friend, or else you're not really going to learn the subject. So I highly recommend it. Let me actually give you guys like a slightly better angle here. Not of my legs, but yeah, there we go. All right. So it just gives a little more space here so you guys can see all the different stuff. We got our light over here. All right. So let's move on to these and let's see. Okay, yeah. Amaya's Adventures. I like this one, friend. Please do red and blue have to be in the corners. Okay. So on this puzzle, right, it's going to be a little funky because if we put red and blue in the corners, whether it be, I'm gonna say it like this. We're gonna put them in opposite corners like that, and we just have to solve around it. This is Kanoodle Extreme. This is what you guys voted for, or 52% of you voted for. This is my favorite version of Kanoodle because the pieces are just so freaking dope together. So let's solve this bad boy. These two can't move. I want to figure out what I can do up here because there are a couple of things I can try. And I don't want to have to put the purple piece up there because the purple piece, if you guys don't know, in this version of Kanoodle is, in my opinion at least, the most versatile piece in the game. So what if we go like this? Boom, 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 boom. Okay, okay. We're getting somewhere here. Oh my gosh, we have it. Oh, that's insane. Oh, that was perfect. That was perfect. Look at that, 30-second solve. Woo, baby, heck yes. Wow, all right. Let's keep on going on, friends. That is amazing. Okay, that was an easy first solve. I think that deserves a like, if anything. Yeah, we're up to 650. Almost 650. If anyone's got any super chats, by the way, if you want to make sure that I see your suggestion and I do it, please feel free to throw it out in a super chat. The more the better, of course. It goes a long way to help support me and my career and all that kind of stuff. When's my next stream? It's going to be on Monday. I stream every Monday and Wednesday, basically, from at certain points. Okay, anyway. Okay. So let's see. Oh, there's so many people here. Okay. Okay. Hummin Bacon or human D Bacon. I don't know how to say your name, but I like yours, friend. Yellow and purple can't touch each other, and pink must be in the corner. Let's do it. So, yellow and purple can't touch. Oh, okay, that's not possible because there's not a piece long enough to fit back there. If you guys can see this, right? Like, the blue piece can't actually fit back there because it's too many dots. All right, so let's actually move purple. Let's move purple to there. And then, ooh, yellow there, okay. And then the other thing is that pink must be in the corner, okay. So the magenta piece must be in a corner. Let's reset the timer or the stopwatch. I like to go upwards because it's a little less stressful, but we can always go down if we want. Okay, so I'm actually thinking that magenta can go here because it's technically in a corner if it goes there, which you know, in my eyes, definitely satisfies the prompt, the challenge, if you will. I'm gonna go gray and red in there, green here to get rid of it. We could throw blue just on the side like so. And then light blue maybe up here. Ooh, and then hear me out. Oh, shoot, no, we're close. I was gonna say, because you can go booger and light pink there, but then you have the shape of the gray piece left over. And I don't think I can kind of rework some of this stuff to make it make sense. Because then here, yeah, if I move that, it's gonna be the same thing where it's gonna leave gray. Shoot, okay. So what if we go, is there a better way we can go about this? What if we go this way? I don't think so, because yeah, here you're not really gonna have a good spot for booger outside of just shoving it right there just in the face. Okay, so instead, maybe we gotta try and find a way to fill this area with those pieces, right? So for example, hey, oh my goodness, I have no idea how much currency that is in whatever ARS is. What I don't know, but like I appreciate that, friend. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for being the first person to super chat, and thank you to everyone who's joining in right now. Oh my goodness, the viewership's going wild. Oh gosh, I'm getting nervous. Okay. Palms are sweaty, knees weak, there's vomit on a sweater already, mom spaghetti, or whatever I don't remember the full, okay. He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. Okay, it sounds like I'm about to blast off. Okay, so what if we, okay, let's go back to the simple basics here. What if we go blue there, and then, oh, we got rid of red. Oh, that's fine. We can go gray and green again. I do have some of the same pieces left over, but we have a little more space because we got rid of the blue piece. So what if we go like, boom, boom. Ah, it's gonna be the same problem, weirdly. Look at this. It's gonna be the gray shape again, but we have this one. Yeah. Thank you so much for the super chat, friend. Look at all the likes on the super chat. I love when you guys do that. Thank you guys for, yeah. People should feel rewarded for giving. It's very kind of y'all to do so, and yeah, I'm glad that the chat. People are liking the super chat because it means a lot. It goes a long way to help support, regardless of the amount. It's honestly just the thought that counts. If anyone else has the means to be able to do so, obviously feel free. But I'm not going to pressure y'all into doing that. Dang it. Okay, this one's weirdly tough. I think it's just basically like where yellow and wait, what was the whole stipulation here? It's yellow and purple can't touch each other, and pink must be in a corner. And I really like putting it here. I just need to find the right set of things to do afterward, right? Because, like, I think we already tried this configuration. Well, let's try something else where we try and get rid of these pieces over here, right? So, like, for example, you could go light pink here to kind of cuddle. You can go like this. You can go gray, light blue, booger just along the side there. Looks good. You could go like this and this. Oh my gosh, that worked perfectly. If you guys can see it, hopefully you can see it. Green, and then orange. Boom, baby. 3 minutes. Not our best work, but you know what? It was very challenging in and of itself. So, heck freaking yeah, baby. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Thank you again, friend, for the super chat. If anyone else has any more super chats, feel free to throw them out there. They go a really long way to help support. So yeah, and if you want to make sure that I see your suggestion, I know that chat can be kind of wild here. Then yeah, like let me know if you guys, yeah, throw it out in a super chat, your suggestion, and I will definitely do it. I will make sure to do it no matter what. Okay. Ooh, I like this one from Anomius. I don't know, Anomius. I really like it, and you're the #3 fan right now, so I appreciate that, friend, which means you've probably just been here for a while and you've sent a bunch of reactions and stuff, so I appreciate that. Hey, we're almost at 1,000 likes, 810. So here's another thing. If we hit 1,000 likes, I will run an extra puzzle on the live stream. So we'll do an extra puzzle. You guys will unlock another puzzle past the time that I would normally stop. Okay, so a red to white gradient basically would be very interesting here, right? So it would be probably like red, magenta, light pink, white. So let's see if we can create a gradient here that we can then, I don't know, yeah, let's see what that would look like, right? If we go like, because if we go red, magenta, I mean, shoot, this part's a little weird. I was gonna say like this, but then we don't really have a lot of options there if we try something like this. I don't know if this is gonna be solvable, but you could do something like this. I just don't know. We'll see if this is doable, but this is kind of the closest we could get to a natural gradient going this way, I think. Anyway, yeah, we'll just try it. Because, yeah, I was thinking, you know, we'd have to put actually orange up here and then green there. We could also go actually blue and light blue like that. And now we just got to see if we can fill this area in with these pieces. What are the... Oh, my gosh. Okay, wait. Hold on. Okay. That was way easier than I thought it would be. I promise you guys, I did not think it was gonna be that easy. That is wild. That is absolutely wild, friends. Okay. Oh my gosh. A gradient from green to yellow to blue sounds wild, by the way. I'm seeing some of these things here. Shout out to me. What's up, Abby? Thank you so much for being the #1 fan, friend. I appreciate you. Gosh, okay, what else we're gonna do here? Yeah, that was supposed to be a lot harder than it was, but I solved it in 23 seconds. I think that deserves a like for anybody in here who, there are 800 people in here at least who have not liked the live stream. So, let's see, Mike Stockline, I like yours here, friend. Stockline, Stokeline, how do you say your last name? I don't know, let me know in chat. But yellow and blue have to be in the middle. I like this idea. So I'm thinking of like a weird way to do it though. Let's see, like if we go, because I don't want to do like this where it just cuts the board in half. I want to see if I can do something like this and like this, but we'll maybe move it over one. Like I think that looks pretty good. They're kind of cuddling and it gives us some long area on top and bottom that might makes things pretty difficult. I don't think this one's going to be a 27-second solve. I'll tell you that one right now. Oops, sorry you guys. I hit the little tripod that I have my thing on. So we need to fit like we have to have the long pieces to kind of fit around it. So the other thing that I want to try and do at least is maybe see if we can throw or actually here, hear me out. Let's flip this. And then in here, if we can put oh shoot, we have to go orange, actually. Never mind. No, that's not what I want. We can also go like magenta somewhere over here, but actually no. Okay, so I need to stick with just my strategy that I originally had, right? So it's basically, I mean, if we go like this though, shoot, we actually can't fit all these pieces back here, so I don't really know if this is gonna be the right vibe. Instead, what if we go if you go like this, or if we flip it, right? If you go like this, you can go, oh, that's what I was trying to do, is put green there, but now we don't have enough. There's only 7 dots here, and if you can tell, every piece is either 4 or 5 dots, so that doesn't work. Shoot, okay. If we go like this, can we technically do that? Yes, but it would be 2 4-dotted pieces, which we can do. In the interest of time, I guess I'm gonna try it. But I'm not confident in my ability to solve this. That's not right. And then if I go like this, it's gonna create the shape of the red piece again. And I don't know if I can like put green somewhere where it creates the shape naturally, where it creates the shape of the red piece, other than like that. But yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, so let me go back over here, reverse. We need to keep the purple piece. The purple piece is the most versatile in the game. Oh wait, you can do this. You can do this. You can go green and orange like that. Oh my gosh, okay, cool. So now we just replaced basically the purple piece with the green piece, which is so much better. The green piece is so much more versatile. So you could go like this, but then we don't have a piece long enough to fit back behind there, so actually you can't. Let's go red then, although here, shoot, there's just nowhere to put the magenta piece, so we gotta find some way to make the magenta piece fit somewhere. You can't, I mean, you can technically do this, but it's not gonna work, because here, yeah, you're just gonna have the red shape again. My goodness, friends, this is a tough one, okay. I knew it was gonna take longer than the previous one. We just tried that. Yeah, that's not gonna work either. Shoot, okay. So maybe we've gotta just kind of give up on 1 or 2 of these ideas over here. Like I really love doing this where I put Chomper, as we call the white piece, because it looks like it's eating something, along with like another piece over on the side. We can also maybe go like this. Ooh, hear me out. Hear me out. Boom, boom. Oops, geez, come on, Danny. Please. Okay, but then here though, we would have to probably go gray and... Oh my gosh, we got a super chat. Becca, thank you so freaking much, friend. Oh my gosh, thank you for that super chat. I will absolutely get to yours next. Thank you so much, Becca. You the realist. Okay, so let's try this. Yeah, we go boom, boom. We're almost there. We're almost there. Ooh, okay, hold on. I think we've got it. We just got to rework some stuff. Oh my gosh, please. There it is. Okay, yeah, red, purple. Boom. 3 minutes and 3 seconds. I think I got another one in 3 minutes and 3 seconds already as well. That is wild though. Thank you so much, Becca, for the super chat. And thank you guys for liking the super chat. It goes a long way just to kind of show the support for those, you know, they should get recognition for donating. That's very kind of them. We are almost at 1,000 likes, friends. Oh my goodness, the viewership's crazy. Okay, let me see if I can get, I'm gonna type out Becca's in a chat so I can pin it. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm sorry, I bumped you. Check out my arm. Asher plays blocks fruits. Thank you so much for the super chat, friend. You didn't even throw out a suggestion with it. You just, oopsies. I almost accidentally reported your super chat. That's not what I want. Thank you so much, friend. All right, let's get into the next one here. Let me just get Becca's blue and light blue on the right side of the board. Okay, blue and light, oops. On the right side of the board, plus pink has to touch at least one of them. Thank you guys for liking that super chat, friends. 64 likes and a comment reply to the super chat. That's awesome. All right, let's do this one, friends. That's kind of, yeah, thank you, Abby, for replying to that. Okay, so let's do this thing. Okay, let me freaking pin my own message so you guys can see what we're doing. All right, blue and light blue on the right side of the board. Okay, just anywhere maybe? I don't know. Or does it have to be like, I don't know. Blue and light blue on the right side of the board. I'm gonna say it just has to be on the right half. And also, pink has to touch at least one of them. Okay, so pink has to touch at least one of these. I have a couple of theories here of what I want to do. Let me just like shuffle in a piece. Let's say that oh gosh. Okay, that completely changes my trajectory, but we're gonna go with it. The red piece also cannot move. It is our like obstacle basically that we have in this game. So instead, here, let me see if I can tilt you guys a little bit this way. I don't think that made anything better. Oh my gosh. Love your videos. Thank you, Asher. Thank you for the second super chat. So check this out. I already have a situation over here where both pieces are on the right side and also are both touching magenta. That is amazing. That is the best like starting point I think we could have possibly gotten. So now I think we just got to figure out the rest here, although I don't love that. We could go this way though. That looks a little better. Let's just try and get rid of some of the more challenging pieces like the light pink and the white. We could do that and then put booger in like that. And then, hear me out. Oh my gosh, this was not hard apparently. Oh my gosh, Becca, I am so sorry, but apparently I solved your puzzle in 45 seconds. Goodness gracious, friends, and that's with me. Hey, 1,000 likes. Thank you guys so much. My personal record is like a little over, let's say this here. My personal record's like 2,200 likes. Or around, like, that's around my highest. So yeah, I'm just gonna put that in chat. 2,200 likes is the new record. So if we somehow get there, we've got maybe like 15 minutes left in the live stream. So yeah, I only live stream for about an hour to an hour and 20 minutes usually. It's kind of my like go-to. But yeah, it's because usually I get kind of like, I put a lot of energy into these. It is surprising. Okay. Let's see. Oh my gosh, there's something, but it's still touching blue, so it worked. Yeah. It was touching both. It was awesome. Okay. So let's see. Okay, yeah, Angel, I love this one. Angel Year plays? I don't know, anyway. You think you can do lime in a corner and purple and gray can't touch. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the super chats, friends. It goes a long way. And I really appreciate y'all for that. Okay, so lime in a corner and purple and gray can't touch. Okay, lime in a corner, let's say, no, you know what? I wanna try something different. I wanna try something more challenging. Although I don't know if I can really even put lime in like this corner. I mean, you can, but it's not really, it doesn't really look good or feel good, but you know what? Yeah, here, we're just gonna go like this. We're just gonna go lime in a corner like that, but also purple and gray can't touch. All right, let's do this thing. Purple and gray can't touch, so we're gonna put them up here. I'm obviously gonna wanna put Chomper here and just kind of build up from there. I had to adjust my hair there really quickly, because I got a lot of hair still, even though I got a haircut recently, but it was very minimal, I guess. And that was kind of by design. I had to go to a new hair person, and I don't know, I wasn't wanting to like do the most ambitious haircut in case it didn't turn out well. Okay, this doesn't quite work, I think, because here, also gray and purple can't touch, and yeah, okay, so let me retry this with like a little bit of a different configuration. That doesn't quite work, but is there any way I could, oh yeah, oh no, but they're touching, dang it. Purple and gray can't touch, so I can't do that. I could take out red though, and I could probably just do, oh, they're touching again, okay. Shoot, okay. This is not supposed to happen, okay. Let's try this. Oh, but now that I have light pink out, I feel like light pink's gonna be really hard to fill a space with. Okay, I literally can just move any of these, right? Yeah, I just have to make sure these two don't touch. Okay, let's go back over here. Let's actually take these out. Let's go this way. You can go like this, which is a little different. We can go light pink here, yellow, but then we still have to make sure these aren't touching. Okay, so if we go red there, then yeah, we are good here. Ooh, and they're not quite touching, so there we go, we solved it. Look at that, gray and purple were so close to touching, but they are successfully not. So let's do this thing, baby. Ban Casper, oh, yeah, okay. Here, I'm gonna time you out, Casper. I'm gonna time you out for I'm just gonna give you a 24-hour timeout. You're saying weirdo over and over again, but yeah, all right. You've been timed out, friend. Hey, we ain't spamming in chat, especially, I don't know, just random weird things. Anyway, it's hot weird. Okay, so let's do, I got maybe time for maybe 3 or 4 more puzzles. Let's see what we can do here. So let's move on to the next one. Let's see. I don't know, Amaya's Adventures, I like this idea, but I don't know if I can do a gradient like that. Can you do a gradient with red, orange, yellow, lime, green, and dark blue? Because you're also missing light blue in there for the gradients. So yeah, that might be a little too impossible, or like not yet, it's just not likely that we could do that. Okay. Okay. Edits, this is a very interesting one. I kind of like this. So only red and white can touch purple. So basically, purple has to go somewhere where it, like this wouldn't work, right? Because there's no way for me to fully cover purple with like 2 pieces, right? Like another piece is gonna touch purple. So we do have to put purple in a spot. Let's see if we can kind of randomly pick it. That's not gonna be doable to cover it fully. So what if we just go like this? We put purple up at the top there, and we have to, oh, actually don't know if we can. Yeah, we can't cover purple like that either. What if we go like this? I actually don't think we could do that either. Okay, you know what? All right, let's just go like this. Let's go like this. Okay, so purple's in the corner and red and white have to touch it. So basically it's gonna be a 3-piece challenge. My inclination is to go like this, right? So now we can do a bunch of other stuff here that might be helpful to just kind of get rid of the rest of these pieces. But yeah, these 3 basically can't move, or I'd have to rework it and make it some other thing, but I kind of like how they are there. Let's go magenta there. Let's go like that. Oh my gosh, please, if I solve this one right now, this is gonna be amazing. Okay, that's not quite it, but we're close. We're clearly close. I got it in my sights. There it is. Oh my gosh, I did not mean for that one to be a 28-second solve, but there we are, friends. My goodness, my goodness. Okay. Let's see, why, okay. Yeah, guys, don't spam anything in chat. Okay, Salma, I'm just gonna, okay, here. I'm gonna time you out for a second. Oh my gosh, I keep clicking on the wrong people. Oh, it's moving. I'm gonna time you out for, I don't know, 10 minutes. Okay, so here we go, yeah. Just typing in no over and over again. All right, so here we go, friends. So that was that. My goodness, yeah. If anyone else has any super chats, by the way, feel free to throw them out there. The more the merrier, of course. It's a very kind gesture toward me if you want to be able to donate if you have the means. But also, if you want to throw a suggestion in the chat or the text of the super chat, then I will absolutely do it. And I'll prioritize and make sure it gets done ASAP. Okay, now Heather's spamming. Okay, yeah, you guys, I don't even know if we have a lot of, mods here, but anyway, we're gonna keep going. All right, 1,100 likes. Thank you guys so much, friends. Okay, let's see. Okay, some of these are too gnarly. Okay, yeah. Yeah, like I think this is gonna be too challenging here. Okay, let's see. I think I need to. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna put these people in timeout. All right, so we got L's and W's getting thrown in chat. All right, so let's keep going here, friends. All right, Kevon Ryan, we're just gonna try this one. Green and blue can't touch. All right, let's do it, friend. So, yeah, we got maybe like 3-ish puzzles left that I could probably do. We'll see how long these take me. But yeah, you guys have earned at least one extra one from what I was gonna normally do because we hit 1,000 likes. So, ooh, green and blue can't touch though. This would have been sick if we did it like this, but green and blue can't touch. So let's actually rotate blue to go up there. I think that's interesting. So these two pieces now cannot move for the rest of the puzzle. Let's freaking do it, baby. All right. I'm seeing a few different things that I want to try back here. First one is probably just red and yellow like that. Magenta there. Orange. Okay. And then maybe we'll throw just, you know, one of our kind of common combos over on the side here. Maybe light blue along there. And then what if we go, not that. Yeah, shoot, this isn't working. Okay, so I gotta find a better place to put booger. I'm actually gonna swap these out. I'm gonna go light pink here, booger here. Boom, boom, but then no, that's not gonna work because yeah, we need enough room for gray, but then here we don't have a space for light blue. Unless we go like this, but obviously this isn't gonna work because yeah, once we put light pink in there, it's gonna do kind of a weird thing. So what if we instead go like this? Ooh, ooh. We've done it. Look at that, baby. 56 seconds solve. I can't believe I found that. That was awesome. That was freaking awesome, baby. All right. Okay, now everybody's just kind of spamming. Do we have any mods here right now? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, anyway, all right. Appreciate you guys so much for being here. Let's keep on going here, friends. Yeah. I'm making sure to spam people. I can also go into like slow chat or whatever, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm too busy kind of doing all these different things. I mean, obviously, my goal is to entertain you guys, especially when there's this many people here. I appreciate y'all so much for being here. All right, so let's keep going, friends. Let's see what puzzle we want to do next. I see so many suggestions here. But yeah, make sure you guys also, if anyone has any super chats, feel free to throw them out there with suggestions. I will make sure to do yours. I have Smarties, want some? Yeah, I do love me some Smarties. I'm trying to not do much candy in the new year here, though. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Leah, I like this one. Yeah, I love this one. Okay, so orange and light green have to touch each other and dark blue has to be on the left. Okay, so orange and light green have to touch and dark blue just has to be somewhere on the left side. So we'll put it up there as a reminder that it has like a special mission. Yeah, these two need to touch. So, okay, I'm seeing this. This was kind of what it was going to go toward, and I think I kind of like that. It looks like it's still going to be plenty challenging. Don't you worry. Oh my gosh, yeah, actually, it looks kind of rough. Okay, so, and then blue, what is this? Blue has to be on the left. Okay, so are we just going to say like on the left side here? Because I think that works. First of all, I need to obviously figure out this area back here. I'm thinking a couple of different things. Because like my biggest issue here, I think is going to be, well, actually, hear me out. We could go like this. We can go light pink, chomper, light blue, but then here we would have to do, I believe purple's the only piece that's gonna work there because if you guys see, if I put green in here like this area is too long for any of the pieces to fit in behind it. So I do probably have to go purple there. Not the worst thing in the world. I feel like it could be, yeah, it could be infinitely worse than that. If I go like this, oh, hair, one of my hairs, then that's not really gonna work. Okay. So if we take out magenta, see if we can place magenta elsewhere. We can't do this. We can also take this out and put magenta up here. Ooh, okay. That works because then we can go red, green. Yes, there it is, right. And then gray and yellow like that. Boom, 51 seconds, 52. Okay, it's gonna give me an extra second. But yeah, it was basically around the 50 mark. That's a pretty good solve, baby. Let's go. No problem, Leah. Thank you so much for the suggestion, friend. If anyone has any more super chats, speak now or forever hold your peace. I got maybe 2 more puzzles in me today. But yeah, if you guys have the means to be able to throw out a super chat with one of your suggestions, I will make sure to do it before the live stream is over. Yeah, it goes a long way to help support. And yeah, I just want to reward those who are giving in that sort of way. Also, make sure you guys keep liking the stream. We are probably not going to hit our, well, we're definitely, I don't know, probably not at least, going to hit our personal record of, I think it was like, I don't know, 2,200 likes, I think is our best that we've ever done on a live stream. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm going to try and see if I can do some ones that I haven't done before. Oh my gosh, there's so many people. Okay, yeah, Croc J, I like this one. So Croc J says, red and blue have to touch, but green has to go in last. So I'm gonna put green up here, and I'm gonna have to save that for the very, very end. Oops, sorry guys, I bumped you. Ooh, okay. Let me see, okay, so 5, 9, 13, 17, 22. What's the math there then? Would it be like 3 5s would be 15, that wouldn't work. 2 5s would be 10 plus 3 4s. So this could work technically, but green has to go in last. This obviously cut the board in half, right? So obviously we have to kind of deal with the fact that the board is now currently cut in half, and we have to like place things in here accordingly, right? Which would be 2 5s. So we have to do 2 5-dotted pieces because that's 10 dots. This is 22 dots on this side. And then we have, every piece is either 4 or 5 dots, right? And then we have to do 3 4s over here. So you'd have to go like light pink, gray, and purple, which honestly, this is pretty good. It gets rid of a lot of more challenging pieces, including these 3. So now we have to put green in last, but I have to come up with some sort of way to like put these 4 plus green over on this side. I'm thinking maybe if we did, oh my gosh, I already see it. Oh my gosh, this should have been harder, but look at that. And then we put green there. Wow, okay. 45 seconds solve, 46 is gonna give you the extra second sometimes. That's just how it is. Heck yeah, baby. Easy money, not really. Well, I mean, it was easy, I guess, in the grand scheme of things, but I honestly thought it was not gonna be possible at first. Okay, so we got 2, or probably, yeah, no, just 1 more puzzle left. Thank you guys so much for joining in, friends. Let's pick our last puzzle for this one. If you guys have any sort of, speak now or forever hold your peace on the super chats. If anyone's got any super chats, I will make sure to prioritize and do that as the final puzzle right now. If we get multiple super chats, maybe I'll do multiple puzzles. We'll see. All right, let's see. When's your next live? It's gonna be on Monday. I live stream every Monday and Wednesday, so yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay, no spamming though, you guys. I don't want to see too many spams here. Okay, Okay. Oh my gosh, there's so many things here. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. Helmut Chosinski, 835. Okay, let's do this one, baby. Yeah, I know, I saw certain people spamming a lot, and I didn't want to reward that. So, magenta and gray together with red and pink touching on the opposite side. So let's say like magenta and gray together on the left side, and then red and pink, oh sorry. Wait, oh, red and pink, red and light pink, I guess is what you mean, yeah. Magenta and gray together on the left side, and then red and pink on the right somewhere. Okay, yeah. So let's do that, and maybe we'll do an extra little challenge here. We'll lock in 2 pieces, right? So red has to go on the right somewhere, and let's say gray has to go there, right? So now these 2 pieces can't move, and then also magenta on the left, red on the right. And then, yeah, let's see if we can solve this bad boy. Thank you guys so much for joining in for today's stream. I appreciate y'all so much. Hey, can we get to 1,200 likes? We are so dang close. Okay, so I want to put white here. Let's just maybe put red in and just kind of see if we can kind of build around it, you know? Do on channel. We can go a little funky here, put light green in like that. We honestly could just go blue like that. That's pretty fun. And then if we can go light pink, maybe like this. We can go light blue down here because it is on the left side if we do that, right? We got red on that side. So if we can solve the rest of this, then we win. Although here it's looking a little tough. Right, because yeah, okay, so that's not gonna work. Putting magenta there in general, I don't think it's gonna work. We could try something closer to this. Oh, yep, I see it. Okay, yeah, because it's on the left side, technically. So if we go like this, right, and then we go orange, purple. Boom, baby. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Can you please give me mod? Maybe. I do need to probably add some more mods into the system. We do have like 20 or like 15, 20 mods, but it's not every day that they join in for the streams, obviously. So anyway, I might actually do one more because that one was so fast. I got one more for you guys. We got 1,200 likes. That's awesome, friends. Okay. Mod if you want. Maybe, okay, yeah, let's see. Oh my gosh, there's so many people asking about it now. Oh gosh, okay. We'll try out a couple of people here. But I'm just gonna give you standard modding privileges. Yeah, we're just gonna do a couple of standard mods. Oh my gosh, there's so many things going on. Okay, yeah, in edits, I'll give you standard mod. I'm not giving anyone managing mod, which is the higher level mod. Okay, yeah, there's too many people asking now. Oh gosh, okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, WV Cake Queen, I like this one. Pink and gray touching purple anywhere. So, I think what you're trying to say, right, or how I'm going to interpret it at least, is that purple's going to go somewhere. Thanks, you're the best YouTuber. No problem, friend. Thank you, friend, for being willing to mod. So, if we go purple here, we need pink and gray to both touch it. I don't know how that's going to work. Okay, well, we'll try it. So here we go. I hope this one doesn't take me like 14 minutes because I got to go soon. Okay, so pink and gray have to touch purple, right? So let's see if we can just let's just throw some stuff over here. I'm gonna put green here, but obviously I need to find some sort of way. I mean, if I go magenta like that, we could probably fill that in, but then I need to make sure gray touches, right? So if we go gray like this, technically pink and gray are both touching purple, and then you can go red down here, right? And now let's see if we can fill out the rest of this board. I think we're looking pretty good. Oh my gosh, please. Oh, we're so close. No, dang it, because anywhere we put yellow, it's gonna give the shape of the purple piece. Right, if we go like that, it's gonna be that. Okay, so we're very close. So if we maybe switch these two, that's not gonna work, okay. What if we go like this? No, because that's gonna be the shape of the green piece, which is all the way over there. Oh gosh. Man, I was so close. I feel like we had it. Yeah, that's the same thing. I just did the exact same thing twice. Okay, if we go like this, yeah, that's not it, because here is just that's not a shape that we have. Okay, and these need to touch the purple piece, right? So we could also flip this, right? We can go white and light pink this way, see if that changes anything. We can go like that, and then shoot. But then here, yeah, the only like decent places to put orange in are like in different spots there. Okay, so what if we go like light blue? Oh gosh, no, it's not gonna work either. We're so close. Oh my gosh. Oh, Waggish Wiz, thank you so much for the super chat, friend. Do I want an interesting challenge before the end? Yeah, if I can solve this one shortly, which I'm currently struggling mightily with, then yeah, I'd be down. You basically, I guess, have rewarded everybody with another puzzle. Let's just, why am I'm struggling so deeply with this part. Okay, so I think maybe we have to try something else over here, right? So we have to find some sort of other way to make sure that gray and magenta are touching the purple piece. But instead, we could obviously do something like this. We can go yellow here. We can go red here. We can go like light blue. But then here, though, the problem is that, yeah, we don't quite have the right pieces for all this. So if we flip this, though, what are the odds? If we keep going back and forth between these? No, that's not going to work, obviously. Okay. And if we go, yeah, okay, shoot. We are so close yet just, I don't know, not quite there. That's not what the phrase is, but you know what I mean. Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna work either. Gosh, dang it, because here we would need the magenta piece. Okay, I think there just probably are better ways I could go about this, right? Like, I just have to make sure that gray and magenta are touching the purple piece, right? So, for example, I could always move like gray over here, and then maybe go green down here. That's pretty nice, right? And then I'd keep magenta there, because why not, I guess for now. You can go red, you can go light pink. Ooh, look at that. And then maybe, well, no, here, because I'd have to prioritize light blue somewhere. Let's actually flip this. That'll give us much more space. Oh my gosh, please, yes, there it is. Okay, finally, woo! All right, there we are. We finally solved WV Cake Queen's puzzle. It did take 3 minutes. Okay, Waggish Wiz, yeah, feel free to throw over whatchamacallit, a puzzle here. Or throw in a thing if you haven't already. Let's see. Waggish Wiz, yeah, have you sent it in chat? I don't think you have yet. Okay. All right, feel free to throw it in chat. I'll give it like a couple seconds, but yeah, we'll see if it's even doable. But you did send in a super chat, so I want to be able to reward you for such. But yeah, appreciate you guys so much for being here, friends. This has been awesome. All right, let's see. Okay. Okay, if I don't see, oh my gosh, Waggish, would you just send it in a super chat? Oh, that's so kind of you. Try one where one of the four big long sides, or one of the four long sides are against the top or bottom, if that makes sense. Oh, okay. So you mean like, you're talking about either light blue or magenta, basically, I think, right? One of the four long sides against the top or bottom, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm gonna try it like this. So I'm just basically gonna say like magenta on top, light blue on bottom. Let's just do it like that, right? So like basically I'm just gonna be able to pin my own message here. So thank you so much, friend, for the super chats, friend. That's so awesome. You were so kind. Okay, so I'm gonna get you here. So magenta on top, light blue on bottom, right? Because the idea is that oh, none of the long four sides, I'm so sorry, are against the top or bottom. Oh my gosh, okay, never mind. Let me unpin that. Wrong way. Magenta and light blue can't touch the top or bottom. Okay, cool. All right, so that's better. I'm so sorry, friends. I subscribed to you. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you. Thank you for offering the mod for a second. Okay, cool. They can't. Yeah, my bad. Okay, so magenta and light blue cannot touch the top or the bottom. Let's do this thing. The timer turned off for a second. Okay, here, I'm gonna reset. All right, let's throw a piece in there that has to stay put too. So yellow also can't move, let's say. So yellow can't move, we have to solve around that. These two pieces have to be somewhere that aren't touching the top or the bottom, right? You could go something like this, but this is awful for what's up there, right? And you can't go this way. Gosh, shoot. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to put them on this side. You could go something like this, where like we can put magenta in like that, and then maybe just kind of build out this way. The problem, yeah, actually, that we're gonna face is just the fact that like, I don't know exactly where, like, we're gonna need like horizontal space to be able to make it all happen, right? So here, let me think about this for a second, right? Because, oh my gosh, yeah, shoot. Okay, so this has to go like somewhere like probably like this, but then we'd also have to put light blue somewhere that doesn't like kind of overlap with all of this, right? We can't go like down here because this is too long. You know what? The yellow piece might actually be a huge hindrance. I actually don't know if we can do this with the yellow piece in here. So I'm gonna pretend that I didn't actually put the yellow piece there. I'm just gonna see if we can do it like at all, because we need to make sure that these pieces basically are in the center like this, but in one direction or another, right? So for example, if they're in like this, like what the heck do we do, right? I'm gonna say like we put green up here. I'm gonna say either gray or yellow goes up here. Let's try yellow, because then down here we can go gray and red just to kind of fill out that space, but we also have a long area down here too. We also gotta find some sort of place to put these pieces. We could go like this, except now we can't actually, because we would need another little piece of little lick like that to go there. So that doesn't work. Shoot, dude, this is tough. I'm gonna put red down here. I need to find a good spot for blue though. We could go like this. I don't love it though, because then we'd have to go purple there. I don't love that. Okay. Let's see if this is somehow a solvable thing. We could also, actually here, let's do this. Let's remove it and put gray over there. We can put light blue down here so that I can do a couple more things down here that I'm thinking of. Check it out. If we go boom, boom, but then here we still have blue, and that's gonna be a huge problem. Well, we could go blue like that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. I don't believe that worked. That is wild, friends. Oh my goodness. Heck yes. That's the best. Okay, cool. That is a great way to end it. We are almost at 200,000 views on the live stream. We are at 199,726, so we'll probably hit that there in a second. But yeah, we did this though. We did it right, correct? Yeah, these two pieces just couldn't touch the top or the bottom, and they're not. So let's do it, baby. Thank you guys so much for being here, friends. That is awesome. Thank you to everybody who sent in super chats, everyone who likes to live stream. Make sure you guys are subscribed. I will be live again on Monday. I live 11.99 in, is it pounds? Or no, it's euros. 11.99 euros. Thank you so much, friend, right? Is that those euros? Thank you so freaking much, friend. And thank you guys so much. We have 200,000 views on the live stream, friends. Thank you so much for all that. Love you guys, and I will see you next week. Goodbye.